What's up everybody, Chris here with Salty Island coming in with video number 4. So in our previous videos, we went ahead and used the GW app to go ahead and first look up the rules on Tyranids, and then we used Battleforge to go ahead and put together an army. So you can see as a quick recap, we went with High Fleet Gorgon, particularly for the Warlord trait, the Relic, and the Fleet Adaptation. And you can click into it and you can see our army list here. We have the Swarmlord. We went with, for the Swarmlord, let's see, it's got Bone Sabers and it's got this prehensile pincer tail. And then we've got a group of 10 Hormagaunts. Again, because we are playing Combat Patrol, we can just take all these upgrades for free. So all of them with Adrenal Glands and Toxin Sacs. We got a Ripper Swarm. We gave them the Spine Mauls, whatever, it's free. 3 Ripper Swarms. And, whoops. And lastly, we chose the Carnifex. And the Carnifex gave us the most options, so we went with 2 sets of Monstrous Scything Talons for the extra attack. We're for free, so Adrenal Glands, Toxin Sacs, and the Chitin Thorns. It has the Tusk, which I believe give it a extra attack. It's got the Bone Mace, which is 1 attack at a higher strength. And it's got Spore Cyst, which, what does Spore Cyst do? Take a look. So Bone Mace gives it a Strength 8, AP -1, D3 damage attack, one extra attack. It's got, scroll down here. Here's the Talons, AP -3, 3 damage, which is actually really nice. Strength 6 is okay, but it's pretty good. Reroll hits of 1, that's actually really nice. Make 1 additional attack, that's pretty good. Alright, and Adrenal Glands, 1 inch to the distance it moves when it advances and charges, that's pretty good. Any wound rolls of 6 in the fight phase for a model with Toxin Sacs causes 1 additional damage. Chitin Thorns, at the end of each fight phase, roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 1. On a 6, suffers a mortal wound, that's pretty good. Did not give it enhanced senses. It's got the living battering ram special ability. On a 4+, suffers a mortal wound when it charges in. Add 1 to all hit rolls in the fight phase on the turn in which it charges. So it's actually hitting on 3s on the turn it charges. That's actually really nice. Alright. Spore Cyst, here we go. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for ranged attacks that target a Carnifex with Spore Cyst. Oh, nice. Does not stack with Shrouding Spores ability. Alright, that's fine. And thus, add 1 to the attack characteristic on the turn it charges. So pretty much on the turn it charges, it can hit like a truck, like a giant pointy truck. So this gives us another look at the army builder in the app. As you can see, it will give you the points. Who has psychic powers? Swarmlord has psychic powers. All right, we can choose psychic powers. That's actually pretty nice. We'll give it Catalyst. 5 up, feel no pain. Catalyst. Is there any reason not to take Catalyst? We're gonna take Catalyst, aren't we? Like, fucking, of course we're gonna take Catalyst. Catalyst is the only psychic power that's worth shit in this fucking ability. Do I get to pick 2? Oh. Well, alright then. Paroxysm. 18 until next psychic. The unit cannot fight in the fight phase, so fights last. Alright. Psychic Scream. Yay, Paroxysm. Alright, there we go. Either way, there's our army. If you'd like, you can, let's see, you can also print view your army for printing purposes, or it'll actually print out everything for you, laid out by your detachment. Has your command points. Well, it says I'm overcosting it, but again, power level, so that's not a problem. But if you are doing an official tournament, it will actually build out your army correctly. So you can copy it to clipboard or print it out, share it on whatever media that you share it on. So you can do it on whatever media that you have linked to your device. All right. So after that, next thing we did is, all right, bam, there we go. So we went ahead and built some models. So as you can see on the left, oh, let's pull up the army list. There we go. So we've got on the left the Swarmlord, built in all his pointy sword glory, 4 arms, 4 swords, big pointy tail, sword on his head. He looks amazing. It's a really cool model. I'm super excited to paint that. On the right, we have the Carnifex with more pointy hands, and he's got the little spore cyst thing that gives him the cover save. He's got the tusk on his face. Tried to make the army as WYSIWYG as I could. He's got the crushing tail. You can't really see it in the picture, but it's there. Then we've got 10 Hormagaunts with more pointy hands. This is pretty much the theme of the army. Is we've got pointy hands and teeth. So I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm actually really excited to paint this. It took about 2-ish hours to put all the models together, and then I just primed it black with Chaos Black. One thing you will notice is I don't have Ripper Swarms. Now, Ripper Swarms are weird. GW doesn't really sell them anymore. They used to come one in a box of Hormagaunts, but that was the really old box. The one I have doesn't have that. They used to come in boxes of Warriors, I believe, but the Warriors I have apparently came from Get Started boxes, so no Ripper Swarms there. Forge World sells them for a ridiculously overpriced amount. So I guess we're going to have to figure something else out. No comments what we'll do yet, but suffice to say that Salty Shy has agreed to hook me up with some Ripper Swarms. So they'll be there in the future, and we'll get those to painting. Alright, so this is going to be a shorter video than normal, but I just wanted to give you guys a progress update that we built the army. This is 25 power level, or just about 500 points. It'll be 500 points if you kind of tone down your upgrades. You can, again, get this into 500 point range pretty easily. And this is what it takes to play a combat patrol. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're enjoying this kind of content, go ahead and hit a like button down in the description below. And if you really like what the channel is doing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We're marching on the way to our first company, the first 100 subscribers. Got a special prize for all of you when we hit that mark. So once again, thank you all for checking this out. Come back next week. We're going to talk about putting some paint on these models and maybe even do a little bit of something about airbrushing. So hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, everybody.